Here we are at Mountain Lake, New Jersey. Historically, this was called Green Pond, which is why the road coming up to it is called Green Pond Road. And it's in the edge of a piece of Jenny Jump State Forest, sandwiched into a part of Jenny Jump Mountain. I'm going to tell you a little bit of backstory. I've been coming up here my whole life, and we used to come up here to this spring house to fill up water jugs and such. But now it's closed off to that. Yes, Seb. See, here's the trail, Mountain Lake Trail. So, generations of my family have come up here. I'm descended from early Dutch settlers of the area. We've traced them back as far as early 1700s. I think 1737 or so. We've found my family been in this area since, right in here, and then the family comes from like Nassau, Long Island before that. But anyway, roadside springs are something that you don't see too often anymore, but this one is now private and blocked off. My great-grandfather was out on a trip boating with his kids on Mountain Lake over in this direction over here when my grandfather was a little boy. And he said that he knew of the spring house over here, and why don't we take a walk over here and we'll get a drink of water and then continue our little boating trip. So my great-grandfather, George Paul Allen, some locals might remember him from having his barbershop in Hampton and another one in Glen Gardner. He was the local barber for many years. Have you want to go up this trail here? So he said, let's go over here, and a guy came out of the house and started screaming bloody murder at him and said, you know, you're not allowed over here, it's private property, blah, blah, blah. So my great-grandfather talked to him for a little bit, and as my grandfather tells the story, by the time they left, the guy said to him, come back anytime you want, you're always welcome here. And he took an enemy and turned him into a friend. And I always thought that was a really cool story. But then I actually witnessed it myself when there was a guy that was a neighbor to a property that he was doing a survey on. My grandfather, Eldon Allen, is a land surveyor. And we went up, and I was really little. And this guy just comes out and starts screaming at him. And the way his demeanor was, he just handled it really well. And next thing you know, he ended up being a client to my grandfather. You know, he had him calmed down by the time we left, and next thing you know, he's working for him. I thought that was something else. So, okay, we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. So anyway, I realized something when we were doing a trip out in central Pennsylvania, when I had a similar incident with a guy screaming at us, you know, and some of the group was not able to deal with him very well, I guess, and I kind of talked him down, and we had a really nice discussion after that. So I'm feeling kind of proud that it's come sort of full circle, that I didn't realize it in the moment, but the story that my grandfather told me about his father, and then what I witnessed him do with this guy that would become one of his clients, I'm kind of living the same thing, and now I have my own incident of that, and I didn't realize it until some of my friends started talking about it afterwards, that they were telling this story about an incident we were in that I kind of brought down, and it was a very kind of similar thing. So it's kind of neat. But anyway, I've been coming up here my whole life. This is all part of Jenny Jump State Forest. It didn't used to connect. There was 3 large tracts of land that did not have any connection at all. Yes, Ab. That's a park sign. That's a big beech tree there. Yeah, I didn't put that sign up. But Now there is a trail that connects along the ridge through all of the different properties here from the main park office at Jenny Jump. You can walk it all the way from Ghost Lake to Mountain Lake. And that will fit in some way into the Warren Highlands Trail plan. Yes, Ev. We haven't decided exactly where it's going to come up because I'd like to use some of the high rock properties on the other side of the lake as well. But haven't figured it out because that would be something that involves some new trail construction, and that will have to go through a land management review process. So I'm hoping to do more of it, and as Ev is getting bigger, he is able to walk these trails, as you can see, with ease pretty much. And he's up to about 4 miles now. You find a nice rock to sit on? Yeah? Yeah, you did find a nice rock to sit on. It's like a little chair. Yeah. So we want to try to turn this into a more of a regional trail. Ev, can we wave bye to everybody? Look up the camera, wave bye. Thanks for watching.